basically, what I've done, well, you can see for yourself what I've done from what it used to look like when I first got it. To be honest, I think it took the piss a bit when I was told that it was £100 and there was loads of things wrong with it. I mean, I told it was just the CDI, but it was the stator plate, the crankcase gasket, you know, and the exhaust had a crack in it, had a puncture in the back. Well, basically, I'm just trying to say to everyone out there that just be careful when you buy bikes, because you never know what's going to happen. But basically, what I've done is I've got the frame, stripped the whole thing down, painted the frame white. I bought a new shock off one of my mates for £30. It's a 280mm shock, and yeah, I gave the swing arm a splash of black, but this is the new swing arm that will be going on it, and I'm gonna have that sent off for powder coating. I've got new fuel pipe. Well, really, it's air compressor hose, but I mean it works just as good. The wall in it's about 2mm thick, so you know, I mean, it'll do the job properly. The plastics, these are going to come off. I'm going to buy some white plastics. And, yeah. And, anyway, I'll show you the engine now. This is the, gear lever. Bit knackered. It'll do the job for the time being. And this is the clutch casing. I was having a bit of trouble with this, because if you look here, the lever that it pulls, that was getting stuck before. I've sorted that now with a bit of WD-40 and elbow grease. As you can see, when you pull it, this little bit here comes out, and it'll push the spring out. It'll push the spring in. This little bit you can see out poking out the top of the clutch. It'll push that in and engage the clutch. Here's the old stator plate. As you can see, it's knackered. Here's the head. Looks alright to me. The valves are okay. It's had a brand new spark plug, and the person before who had this bike before, obviously didn't know what he was doing, and someone's tried to sand the inside of the intake manifold. Well, that's fine. The chain is really rusty. I'll have to get a new DID chain. This is the 110 barrel. It's got like a bit of a rough surface on the inside, but I mean that can be reused. Here is the timing chain tensioner and the timing chain. And this little square bit here, this is the oil filter that goes below the sump, above the sump plug in the engine. I've got loads and loads of new bolts and washers and cap heads. These are all the old bolts that were removed from the bike. Bit poo. And I'll take you over to the crankcase. Here's the 110 piston. It's alright, but if you're gonna sand one of these down, don't actually sand it using a nylon abrasive pad. A bit of WD-40, some elbow grease, and it should come up nicely. I mean, this was nearly black, the whole thing, before, but it's nice now. This is the crank. As you can see, it runs smooth. Here's the bearings. They were soaked in oil. Gearbox was also soaked in oil. As you can see, it all works. So does this, the kickstart shaft. It works fine. If you're wondering what this little bit is here, it's the kickstart retractor plate. These are the gears, and this is the gear selector. This is the gear selector shaft that runs through the engine to the gear lever, and on the other side where the clutch side is, this is hiding behind the clutch and the primary drive gear, and that's what activates it. It runs along this little star here. It's the old flywheel. It looks alright. I mean, it can be used again. There's loads of powdery stuff on the inside. It's where the coils have been arcing on the stator plate from before when the engine was running. Well, obviously there's something wrong with it, so it'll need a new stator plate. I'm going to be replacing that with a new inner rotor kit. Highs the rev range, mid-range, high range. Gives you better top end speed as well. So yeah, hopefully this bike will be a bit of a beast.